My background is that I work in animation, so I've directed and designed and worked in that for 25 years now. But where my heart is doing my own books and doing my own stuff. Hero Bear came from, when I was a kid, that idea of what if your best friend was a superhero? I have young kids reading it, and I design it in a way that it's like an old Warner Brothers cartoon. So like when we were kids, we would laugh at what Daffy would do. As we got older, we laughed at what he said. So Hero Bear is kind of like that in that there are visuals in it that will lead you through the story. That's from me being a board artist and animator. But when you read it, hopefully you go deeper and you get more out of it. So what I always love is that they're, I call them family events. So you have parents and kids reading together, teachers and kids, grandparents and kids. It truly is that all ages group. We have all of our books, all my children's books and everything at theastonishfactory.com.
So Amelia Cole is a comic about a young mage who likes to fight crime and help people with her magical powers, and it kind of gets her into trouble. So if you like magic and adventure and strong female heroes and people who like to help just because they can, not because they want revenge or anything like that, we wanted to make a nice, pure hero. I think Amelia is the book for you. We did 30 issues, which have been collected into these 5 trades from IDW. I co-write it with my friend Adam Nave, and Nick Brokenshire draws it. We have a new series coming out from Dark Horse March 1st called The Once and Future Queen. It's kind of like a modern retelling of Arthurian legend. A young lady named Ronnie Arturus pulls out the true Excalibur, was destined to be queen of the world. And then The Bigger Bang is a book that I wrote, and a friend named Vasily Gogsilistru. Basically, like the Big Bang created all life as we know it, and then the Bigger Bang destroyed our entire universe and created this one super cosmic space god named Cosmos. IDW actually puts out Amelia Cole and the Bigger and Biggest Bang. You can find them on their websites, on Amazon, your local comic shop can get them for you. And then the Once and Future Queen Dark Horse Comics.
My name is Xander from TBS's King of the Nerds.
And I'm Bonnie Gordon. I was on ABC's The Quest.
And together we're
the Library Bards!
Woo! Well, after our shows ended, we started a nerd parody band. So we travel the U.S. and we go to comic conventions, pop culture conventions, and we perform those nerdy parodies. Yeah, we take top 40 songs and we make them into the nerdy versions they should have been in the first place.
Basically, we make them better. It's funny because, when we were kids, being a nerd was, the outcast thing to be. Yeah. And now being the nerd is the cool thing to be. So we're still kind of on that tightrope going, wait, am I cool? Am I a nerd? What am I? Are we doing this? The fact that we're able to do that and just go around the country and make people laugh is just a great thing.
Everything is at Library Bards. You can go to librarybards.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify.
Instagram. We're launching our album next week. Yep. Our album will be completely finished, so we have a brand new album. Our first full studio album, 14 songs, full of all kinds of different fandoms.
Sailor Moon, The Hobbit, Star Trek, Star Wars,
Harry Potter. You name it, we're writing it.
Yeah.
And the fact that we were able to use our Patreon as kind of like a Kickstarter and have our fans help us raise the money to get this album done is really cool.
It's been amazing.
We're so excited.
Okay, my name is Jay Salvador. I was a graphic designer. I guess I still am. I was working in Hollywood, and one day I was really bummed out, and I just drew a sad Batman-looking guy saying my parents are dead, and it cheered me up and inspired me to ask, well, who else is really sad? So I explored other characters and their sadnesses. I was showing art in a gallery in LA, and everybody loved them and wanted a copy of them. So I prepared them in print form and put up an Etsy store and sent it to a blog called Super Punch. And the guy liked them, put them on there, and they went viral and they sold out and it went crazy. I said, okay, let me keep going with this. Let me explore other characters, other universes, and That was 7 years ago. The big conventions, I actually do New York Comic Con, Chicago Comic Con, I'm going to Seattle, and I'm going to SuperCon in Florida, so Boston Comic Con. So I do get around. I'm starting to go into other little smaller cons in the Midwest and in the East.
Okay, so by far the best cosplay I've seen tonight.
Thank you so
How
much.
much time did you put in on this?
Me and my dad took about 5 months to build the whole thing, maybe about 4 hours each day.
Is this your first, or it looks like you're a pro? So have you done others?
Yeah, we've done lots of other cosplays before. My dad actually won WonderCon and Kamikaze 2015 as the Hulkbuster. So this was pretty much a cakewalk for him to build.
Obviously Groot. Is it due to the fandom? Are you obsessed with that fandom, or is it just because it's just an awesome character?
I just love the character of Groot. He's so funny and just so unique, and I relate to him a lot. So I was like, I'm gonna do Groot. He's cool.
So cool. Look, great job. I'm super impressed.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. You too. Thanks.